Right, so it's a bit of a wet morning, but I'm really excited because I'm going to Birmingham and I'm going to be cooking with Chef Zaf, hopefully, in Shababs. So I'll see you later in the kitchens of Shababs and the Balti Birmingham Triangle. So we're in the kitchens of Shababs in Birmingham, and this is the master chef, Zaf. So what are you cooking for us today, Zaf?
All right, Al, I'm going to do you a classic Birmingham Chicken Balti.
Excellent.
Basically cooked fresh to order, and you're going to enjoy it.
Excellent. Take it away.
Right, first things first, we need a Balti Bowl, yeah? Made in Birmingham as well. Some veg oil, freshly diced onions, green peppers, a few tomatoes, wait for them to sizzle up, some green chilies.
Zaf, what's in the chilies? Is that a chili mixed with water?
This is just blended green chilies with water, that's all it is.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, we're more than welcome to add in normal fresh green chilies, but these become a bit more consistent with the sauce, you know?
Sorry, all right. Loving the flames.
We don't need a fire brigade just yet.
Do you still get a kick out of generating the flames, or is it just nothing to you now?
To be fair, I do it day in, day out, thousands of times a day, so it's no big story for me. I've just added some fresh garlic in, and next we're going to add some fresh chicken. And then we've got chili powder here, a bit of turmeric, and some paprika. Now you probably notice I'm not using any measuring spoons, but I do it that often.
Yeah.
I know what's right.
Yeah, I tell the people at home 1/16 of a teaspoon in a pinch.
It's just like sometimes when people ask me for recipes, and I really have to think about it. You know, I'm like, you know what, give me an hour, and I'll email you or text you over the recipe. You know, because I really have to think about what I'm putting in. You know, because I never use any measuring spoons.
I get that, because when I did a series in the Royal Raj restaurant, I was watching the chef cook. Did you see the series?
Yes, yes.
But he was doing what you're doing. When I went home to cook them myself, I had to write the recipe out in measurements and hope for the best.
Right. Now next we're going to add our base sauce, which is basically a vegetable stock, which consists of onions, tomatoes, green peppers, garlic, ginger, and various spices as well.
Can people at home, Zaf, use their regular base gravy?
Yeah,
will it work?
I mean, yeah, of course, yeah, it will work. It's going to be there or thereabouts. But obviously this is our base sauce. Yeah. Then next we're going to add some fenugreek, ground coriander, and then we've got some ground cumin and our freshly ground garam masala.
Okay. So Zaf, when you're cooking these curries during service, are these spices that you have laid out always there? Is this how you do your prep?
The way it's set up now is obviously
for the video.
For the video.
Yeah.
But it's a similar sort of setup.
Layout,
for when we are running the restaurant normally. Our garam masala mix is basically this. All this is our garam masala mix.
And they go in the Baltis, yeah?
So that's that powder there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've ground them.
Yeah, we ground them all on site, and that's sort of individual to Shababs. Yeah. So while this is cooking away, we are going to do you a fresh naan bread, and you know, in our own tandoori oven, which is gas fired. Obviously, in India and Pakistan, you'll probably get log fire, and it's normally out in the open space. Table naan. Table naan. We're going to do a nice table naan for you, which is probably something different.
Yeah.
You know, so it's quite big. Normally serves for about 4 to 6 people.
And Zaf, when you're busy, how many Baltis on the go do you have in one time?
I normally can do about 8 or 9.
You yourself?
But there's 2 of us.
Okay.
on my own, I can do 5 or 6 at a time, no problem. Yeah. But obviously, to keep the momentum, there's got to be 2 of us on the station.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on a Saturday night, we probably do about 400 or 500.
Really? Oh my God.
You know?
So when you get to the halfway stage, you start breathing a sigh of relief.
To be fair, we're open from lunchtime, right? So from about lunchtime to about 6 in the evening, probably do about 100. Yeah. But I normally start at 6. So from 6 to about, say, 2 or 3 in the morning, we'd probably do about 350.
Yeah, that's serious curry cooking.
Yeah. But obviously the peak time is sort of like between 6 and 10 or 11 o'clock, you know, those 4 or 5 hours are solid, you know, where you've got a packed restaurant upstairs and downstairs, and you've got people coming out the door, and you've just got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, but you've got to stay calm at the same time. The pressure's on, the waiters want their tables out, but you've just got to keep calm and keep the team in order.
Yeah.
You know?
Where do the orders come in? Do they come through on little slips of paper?
We're not that advanced yet. We are going to be extending our kitchen because I think we've just outgrown this kitchen totally. But yeah, it is printed, but the waiters normally bring them in by hand and just
little slips.
Yeah, the little slips. Yeah. Any excess oil, we can just
Skim off.
Spoon out. But normally, like with the flames and everything, it burns the excess oil off anyway.
And Zaf, would you reuse that oil?
We can reuse that oil, but we tend not to. But what we do is the veg oil that I used at the start of the dish is just basically oil spooned off the base sauce. And there we are. There we have a Shababs.
Excellent. Show the camera.
Chicken Balti, nice and smoky and fresh.
Perfect. Right, now we're going to have the taste test. Oh God, we're privileged, Nigel.
We are privileged.
Just the 2 of us in a Cloves restaurant being treated by...
There you are, here's a Chicken Balti.
Amazing.
Oh, days.
And a Naan to share.
To share. That's a week's grub when I was growing up.
Enjoy.
2 weeks for me.
Come on, where should we tear, Nigel?
You can tear.
Do you want that bit?
Thank you.
I'll wash my hands, don't worry. That's crispy, that is, Zaf.
Yeah.
That's lovely and crispy.
It is, it's absolutely superb. Thank you.
If you need it.
It's the first Balti I've had cooked for me this all summer. Oh my God, that is really good.
Superb,
Isn't it?
absolutely superb.
Did you know you're not really meant to eat rice with these? Yeah,
No, it's not.
this Birmingham Balti, because it's drier, it'd be too dry with rice.
Yeah.
So you have a naan bread to
naan
be
bread,
pinching.
That's it.
So that's what I've been doing in my videos.
Isn't it good though?
That is really good stuff.
Thank you very much.
Do you enjoy your own curries or do you never eat
To be
them?
fair, I don't enjoy my own cooking. If I know I'm cooking for myself,
Yeah.
then I don't enjoy it.
It's so well balanced, the flavours are so well rounded. There's no one spice that's just coming
There's
out.
nothing
on-
overpowering.
It's
Yeah.
just everything's like complementing.
Each other.
It's really good. Come and have another bit.
Now rip us a bit of naan on.
Go on, you rip a bit of naan. He wants me to put it in his mouth.
I didn't know whether we was working from one end.
I've never seen a naan as big as this. I mean, they do them, I think, in Akbar's in Manchester.
I've never seen one this big.
They hang on a hook, and they're pretty big, but they're like big pell drops.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a pillowcase.
It's superb though,
I
isn't
mean, that's how they should market them, as pillowcase naans.
it? Yeah.
It's a little bit better than mine, that.
A little bit. Do you want a job here?
I think I'm like 10-20% short of that.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
You know, like cooking in a Balti dish is quite difficult. I mean, I've taken chefs on who have never cooked in a Balti dish in their lives before. They used to like cook in a frying pan.
Yeah. Okay.
And it takes a bit of knack. Yeah, it takes a
Do
bit
you
of
know though,
practice.
Zaf, I really love cooking in the Balti dish because I like the reduced space.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like when you've got a big pan,
Yeah.
you kind of moving it around the pan,
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
can burn. This, because you've got to act so fast, it's high heat, and also you get a feel for it. Like, if things start to burn, add the base.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Then move it around, add a tad more if it starts to dry out too much. You start to connect with the curry,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you make the adjustments you need to make depending on what the curry's
Yeah,
telling
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Turn the heat down, turn the heat up. But I do love Balti cooking. I do love your Balti Bowl, by the way. And you can buy them if you follow the link in the description box below. You can be cooking your Baltis out in the snow. What an amazing thing to do that is. And to be honest, even if you haven't got a burner at home like I'm using in the garden, make some curries indoors on the domestic hob. I'm not going to lie to you and say they're going to be as good as the ones on the high flame burners, but you'll produce some decent cooking if you like your curries. Right, so that was fantastic. No, genuinely off camera,
Right.
brilliant that. Right, so Zaf, what am I cooking? What? You gonna have a cook, Nigel? No. I knew you was gonna say no. Look, I'm even getting to wear my own Shababs kitchen apron. Well, this is a privilege, Zaf.
Most welcome.
Right, we're off. Where's my spoon?
Okay. There you are. So just use whatever you like.
So let's melt down the ghee.
You've got some onions. Green peppers. Garlic. Tomatoes. I know you're rearing up to turn the heat up. You can turn it up if you like.
Which one is that? When you do it. Woo! There you go. Let's create some nice flames. Get the smoke going on through the oil.
Lovely.
I always tell the viewers to keep it in the oil.
Now, a little bit of...
That much?
Yeah, that would be perfect. Bit of chili powder. Perfect. Some bullet chilies and red peppers as well.
Some of these.
Yeah. And then you can add the chicken in.
Just all of that.
Yeah, all of that would be bang on.
Thank you.
Nice fierce stir now. How does it feel, Al, to be cooking indoors? You normally
I feel
outdoors
like
in the Balti?
yeah, I feel like I'm outside. You know, my. So what kilowatt is this flame? Do you know?
8.5.
Is it?
Yeah.
My one says 9, but that looks more powerful than mine.
I think it might be because we've got a bigger line coming in.
Yeah.
At home, we've got a 35mm here. I don't know what yours is at home.
Yeah, it's
That
a
connects to
15
your- Is it- yeah, it's probably 15.
cylinder, yeah. Right, where are we going now with that?
Right, just let that
So let that
up,
cook down
and
for a
then
little
we're gonna
bit.
add the base sauce in.
Just one ladle, yeah?
Yeah.
How much is in a ladle? And it's quite a big spoon, that, isn't it?
It's probably, I don't know,
I would say,
about 300.
yeah. So all that oil is igniting, isn't it?
Yeah.
And burning off.
So in a way, it makes it a healthy alternative to a normal curry, if you like.
Yeah, so you get the flavour and you've burnt the oil off.
Yeah. Win-win.
So look, you put 250ml in the pot and 50 on the side. Or sometimes it all goes everywhere in my garden. It's just like, there's gravy all over the patio.
Right. So, add some fenugreek in. ground coriander.
Pinch.
Yeah. Do you fancy doing a naan bread out?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't affect my hair transplant.
No, I'm sure.
I'll pay £2 for that. I don't want it burnt off.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be fine.
So Zaf, once we get to this stage, you're just letting it like cook down, yeah?
Just let it cook down. By the time you've got your naan bread in the oven, it'll be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was hoping for more drama, like more flame.
You can get more flames, but you've got to add more oil or more ghee if you like. Yeah. But normally the way it's set up.
I mean, I did get some flames in the early stages, didn't I?
Yeah.
It just feels so chefy, doesn't it, when you get
Normally,
the flames?
like, because obviously we're a restaurant. Yeah. People don't want to see any oil in their dish.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Yeah.
It could be the first judgment they make.
Yeah.
Oh, look at your curries
Yeah.
here, they're full of oil.
Full of oil, yeah. The way it's set up is we've got the right measurement set. I mean, we've got the right amount of oil in the base sauce. What we add in our Balti, you know, it's just right. And if anything does need spooning off at the end, you know, we can always do that. But if you stop stirring now,
Yeah.
let the oil rise a little bit
Yeah.
for about, say, a minute or so,
Yeah.
and then the oil will rise, and then you can give it
Whisk
a nice
it and
fierce
then,
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just add a little bit more.
Woo! There we go, Nigel, that's how we do it. I'm going to need like a 3-foot spoon. It's funny you should say that. One of my mates has bought a long spoon
Bloody hell.
for one of my other mates that cooks in the garden. He says, but it's burning my arms. I'm not having that problem. He seems to be...
Yeah. As long as you wear long sleeves, you're all right. To be fair.
And also I'll make sure the breeze is coming from behind me, carrying it away.
And sort of push it
Otherwise
away.
the flames can come.
Yeah. To be fair, the flames are not the problem or the heat. It's the smoke that can.
Smoke, yeah.
Yeah. So if you've got the breeze sort of hitting you from behind and pushing the smoke away, that's. So we just turn the flame down. Just leave it to simmer.
Yeah.
Whilst you do your naan bread. Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
No, it's not good. No, you carry on now.
Okay, what am I doing?
So just roll it out now.
With this?
Yeah. Nice and slow.
Yeah. Do I just roll it or do I turn it?
You can turn it as well.
Yeah. Do you know, I've tried at home to make naan breads. No success.
And as you get comfortable, start being a little bit more firmer.
Yeah. See, for me, that feels like it's never going to get bigger.
Yeah. Start applying a bit of force now. Hold on.
Is this one of the pillowcase size ones?
Yeah, this is a small one. This is a small naan bread. There you are. And now you can just turn it around.
Is there any particular shape we're aspiring to?
Well, normally we try and aim for round.
Well, this is the problem, you see. Well, that looks like Sri Lanka.
Yeah. But it's no big story. I mean, once you get it, that's fine. Then you can just slap it around like that.
Yeah.
And then on there, and then we can just shape it out on here.
Don't need to weigh it, no?
Yeah. And then just do a little hole for the air. Perfect.
And I'm going to stick that in there.
And then you're going to dip your fingers in there,
Yeah.
in the water.
Yeah.
And that's going to act like a glue.
So I'll rub it all over here.
Yeah. That's it, yeah.
Enough?
And then on the, might be a good idea.
So you see this naan bread? I did that.
And then a bit of water slapped on the...
With my hand?
Yeah.
Or thrown at it?
Yeah.
Like that?
Let me show you how the professionals do it.
Go on then.
That
Oh, a big old slap. Like a face wash.
That way, what happens with that is the actual bread itself won't dry out.
Cool.
It'll dry the water off first.
Yeah,
For
while
everything
it's
else.
cooking the
Yeah.
insides, yeah. Got Bassar. Ooh.
Some fresh coriander.
Yeah. Stir it in, yeah?
You can if you like, yeah.
Where's this going outside?
Perfect. Yeah. Ready.
What's your most popular naan? Is it like a garlic naan?
Shores are very popular. We've got sultanas and almonds filled in the naan bread and then glazed with golden syrup. Absolutely amazing if you've got a sweet tooth. Yeah.
You'd like that, Nigel. If you've got a sweet tooth, they do like a sweeter naan.
Yeah. So I think that should be ready now to take out. Turn the flame down. Go on, El.
This one? There you go. An Al's kitchen under the supervision of Zaf. Naan bread. Beautiful.
So here we are, tasting Owl's Hairy Bike Chicken Balti.
Thanks, Hairy Bikers. I'm making your curry. Let's see how nice it is. Should we take one of the old naans or should we taste mine?
Well, let's taste your naan bread, yeah. Why not?
Have a little bit. This is softer and breadier. It's not as crispy.
Yeah. It's
Did I
just,
do something wrong?
you know, you just didn't roll it out enough. You know, that's all it is.
It's also burning my fingers. That's nice. Tastes sweeter.
Lovely.
Like it?
Of course, yeah.
You like Al's kitchen version? It's sweeter,
yeah.
isn't it? Because there's no sugar gone into that.
No, of course not. There's no sugar used in any of our Baltis, apart from the kormas.
Yeah.
But there's no need for sugar.
Where has the sweetness come
It's
from?
from the onions.
Yeah, we'll sweeten them up.
You've obviously...
I've flamed and flamed
Yeah.
and flamed, yeah.
Because the more you cook onions, the sweeter they become, you know? And that's all it is. I mean, any sort of cooking is a work of art, you know?
Yeah. Do you know what I like about Baltis though, Saf? I don't think any two Baltis are identical. They just
100%.
can't be because of the
100%.
style of cooking.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I could do a cooking demo in front of you. I've done it in front of hundreds of people.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, you've seen me cook. Now you need to cook. And they can never replicate it.
No.
You know, nobody will ever be able
The
to
thing
replicate
is, there's a way you cook, the way you move the spoon, the
Yeah.
heat you apply, the technique you have,
It all
and that's
makes it-
unique to you.
That's right, yeah.
But even you can't do your own curry twice.
Yeah,
Because
100%.
it's just the dynamic of a Balti, but that's what I like about Balti.
Yeah. I mean, there'll be some sort of consistency.
Yeah.
There'll be a level of consistency.
flavour,
but
but
it's going to be there or thereabouts.
Variations
Yeah.
within the one curry.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Nigel, did you want to taste this one? Yeah. Do you want to come over and grab a bit? Do you know, I think I prefer my one, Zaf.
The Balti, yeah?
Joking. No, they're both really tasty, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the Hairy Bikers. It's meant to put hair on your chest. Perhaps I won't need to get another transplant. Anyway, I think we're going to wrap the video up now. It's been a fantastic journey to Birmingham, but the cherry on top is coming to Shababs. You yourselves know that I've been doing a series all summer featuring Shababs Balti Bowl and cooking some Birmingham style Baltis. I've come to the home of the Birmingham Balti, and no better place to come than this restaurant here. So if you're ever in town, pay this joint a visit. Come say hi to the top chef and the top man that is Zafar Hussain. He's a true gentleman and a true professional. Anyway, as I always say, I'm Al, and I'm out of here, but not before one final bite. Cheers, Zaf.
No worries.